My family wanted me to watch their kids on a trip that I paid for, so I planned a trip to Spain by myself instead. Hello, my name is Ben, and I'm from Miami. I want to tell you about a family trip I paid for. You'll watch the kids, right? My sister Laura said. She wasn't asking, she was telling me what to do. The way she said it made me very mad. I had just paid a lot of money for the family's trip. Flights, a house, tours, everything. I was paying for it. And now this. No thank you, just a simple idea that I would take care of her kids for free during my trip. I smiled and nodded, and right then I decided. They wanted me to be a babysitter. I would just disappear. My family always saw me as the extra person, the one with money but no kids, no girlfriend. So I became the bank, the person who fixed problems. I was who they called when bills were late or cars broke down. I gave them money because I loved them and because I felt bad. I hoped that one day they would see me as more than just their backup plan. But if people don't respect you, they don't really love you. They're just using you. It started slowly. Can you pay the money? We'll pay you back. They never did. Book it with your card. You get better prices. My money was going away, but theirs was safe. Don't worry, you'll come with us. We'll make memories. But those memories always ended with me, not included watching their kids while they had fun. This trip to Greece was supposed to be different. My chance to relax and get away. I paid for everything. I imagined drinking wine in Santorini, watching the sun make the sea golden. But to them, I was just a free nanny with a credit card. The last thing that made me mad was the trip plan my sister accidentally sent. Every tour, every dinner, every activity, my name was missing. It just said David's wife with kids. That was my job. Not a traveler, but a babysitter. I didn't cry. I didn't yell. I just looked at the screen and thought, okay, let's do this. I acted like everything was fine. I nodded in their group chat, sent emojis, and pretended I didn't know anything. At the same time, I booked another trip for myself, a solo trip to Spain. I bought a great plane ticket from Madrid to Barcelona. I planned to see shows, eat snacks at night, and stay in a beach house in Ibiza. Everything was planned. Just right. My trip and their trip started on the same day. I didn't tell a single person. On the day we left, we met at the airport. My nieces were holding their toys. My brother-in-law yelled at the person checking bags. My sister looked at her phone. At the gate, it was crazy. Here, can you hold the diaper bag? Make sure she doesn't run away. We'll need you when we land. I just smiled, quiet and patient. Then the plane was ready to board. Their flight to Athens and my flight to Madrid. Same airport, different trips. I stood up, kissed my nieces on the head, gave back the diaper bag, and walked to my gate without a word. The text messages started an hour later. Where are you? Your seat is empty. What's happening? This isn't funny. By the time they landed, my phone was full of messages. They were all mad and scared. My sister's voice was shaking. You left us alone. Who was going to watch the kids? I sent one reply. A picture of my drink in Madrid. The big church was glowing in the distance. The word said, a vacation is a vacation. Enjoy yours. I sent you a bill. Their trip was ruined. No babysitter, no free help. Tours were canceled and dinners were skipped. My sister and her husband spent half their day stuck in the house, while the kids were throwing fits. Friends told me later they were always fighting and yelling in public. The dream trip I paid for was a disaster. Meanwhile, I was going from city to city. I had coffee in the morning in Barcelona and listened to music at night in Ibiza. The sea was warm against my skin. I was free light and without their problems. I posted only happy pictures of churches, beaches, and sunsets. I knew every picture was like putting salt on their wounds. The bill arrived in their email before they got home. Every euro was written down. The house, flights, tours, even the meals. It was all clear. They thought I was their free ride. I showed them that nothing about me was free. When I got back, my sister tried to talk to me. She was crying, angry and guilty. How could you do this to family? She asked. I didn't get loud. I just looked her in the eye and said, family doesn't use each other. Family doesn't trap one person so the rest can be free. I paid for freedom for all of us. You tried to trap me. That was your mistake. She didn't have an answer. She couldn't. Now when we talk about group trips, nobody just assumes anything anymore. Nobody gives me bills or problems. They are careful. They remember Spain. And me, I travel lighter these days. Not because I spend less money, but because I finally got rid of the heaviest weight I ever carried them. What lesson did you learn from this story? Please let me know in the comments.